right, guys, we got it on the minute for 15 minutes. There is some rest, so here's the order of things. Number one, we're gonna go dumbbell bent over rows, 50 pounds, 35 if you have it. That's 2 arms, so at the same time. 2, we got hollow rock. Minute 3, we have push-ups. And minute 4, a bottom squat hold. So I'll go through each one of the movements and then get into the warm-up. All right, first movement, guys, the dumbbell bent over row. So what we're gonna do is grab 2 dumbbells, 2 kettlebells. If you don't have that, you only have one, you can use one, that's okay. You can also use a barbell today if you want a little more load. If you have it, that's another option for you. But the dumbbell rows, so first of all, I'm gonna get a really narrow stance. So my stance is gonna be even closer than hip width stance. From here, I'm gonna go into my deadlift position. So that's hinging at the hips, hands below knees. From here, I'm gonna pull up and squeeze my scapula together. Okay, so I'm really focusing as I pull up, squeezing scapular shoulder blades together. And I wanna pull to somewhere in between sternum and belly, right about here. That's where I'm pulling to. Same position that I would be starting a push-up from is where I'm gonna pull to. All right, next one is gonna be our hollow rock position, or our hollow rock. So to start that hollow rock, what we wanna do is put our legs together, point our toes straight out, and from here we're gonna do that little crunch. So crunch up, and then get our feet off the ground just a little bit. And it's just a little rock. 2, 3, 4. Minute number 3, push-ups. On the push-up, really focus on protracting shoulders now. We're gonna push against the ground as far as we can in that top position. We're gonna go all the way down and all the way back up. So focus point here is keep those elbows in and try to avoid letting your shoulders come up or get elevated towards your ears. Keep your shoulders back and down, pushing that position every time, and then protracting shoulders forward at the top position. After the push-ups, we have a bottom squat hold. So our bottom squat hold is an active one, meaning here's the bottom, not here. This is like I'm chilling, playing some cards, maybe eating some stuff, but I don't wanna just sit down in this catcher squat relaxed position. We want an active hold. So if you need to find where that is, go to wherever you can relax and then come up a couple inches. That's it. And on that hold, try to avoid flopping forward or rounding out in your spine. After that hold, you get a minute rest. So it's really important that you fight through the shakes and make it through that full minute squat hold each round. Remember, you're gonna get a minute rest right after that before we start the next round. Let's go through the warm-up. I would like to welcome back our scale work, and it's only once this week and the time is much shorter, but I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be much easier for you than the very first time we did this same exact amount of time. What we're gonna do is 30 seconds front scale on each leg, then 30 seconds back scale on each leg. So a quick refresher on the scale position. What we wanna do is get our arms in a good position. So that's hands above shoulders, reaching out as far as we can. Plant leg, we're gonna get that nice and balanced and keep it straight. From here, we get our lift leg, pointed out toe, and then slowly start to bring leg up. We're gonna do a 30-second hold from when you leave the ground. That's when the timer starts. After that, we go to the other leg for the front scale, and then we'll shift to the back scale. Refresher on the back scale. Again, arms out, plant leg planted, find your balance there. Back toe straight out, and then you're trying to shift and get your torso parallel to the ground. All right, so we're going through our back scale. It's just 30 seconds each side. After that, we got 30 squats, and we're gonna change. So we're gonna change our stance from 10 narrow, 10 regular, then 10 sumo. So our 10 narrow stance, bring it in about hip width. We're Gonna go down, below parallel, and stand. This is a warm up. You don't need to rush through these. It's not a WOD. Take your time going through them. Then we have 10 regular, sitting back and down, controlled, slow, with intent. Then we have sumo, so a little bit wider than that. When we're done with that, we're going through 21 push-ups, 7 wide, 7 regular, 7 diamond. So the wide, we get a nice wide grip from here, planked body position, all the way down to the ground, all the way back up. If you need to put your knees down, you can do that. If you need to elevate your hands on a couch, chair, you can also do that. After our 7 wide, we go 7 regular, which I showed you in the movement explanation, and then 7 diamond. So that's a close grip. Put your fingers just like this on the ground. Works a little more the arms, triceps. From here, same plank position, go down till your chest touches your hands and press out of it. All right, when we're done with that, we're gonna go through 21 arm suitcase deadlifts, 10 each arm. So you're gonna grab your object, and some of you might be thinking, well, what about me with the barbell? You can do suitcase deadlifts with the barbell. Turn the barbell to the side and use it just like this, like the dumbbell. So on these suitcase deadlifts, want a close stance. We're gonna keep our shoulders square to the ground so we're not rotating. And we're gonna hinge over until that dumbbell is about middle of shin, and then stand up all the way. Squeeze both legs, squeeze your butt cheeks. Switch to other side. After 10 on one side, same thing. Keep your shoulders square to ground and stand. When we're done with that, we're gonna go through 10 hollow rocks. We'll be nice and ready to start the on-the-minute work for the workout today. Enjoy, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.